Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews. And on this episode, we will be looking at Tallgrass Brewing's Buffalo Sweat. So this is more of a actually not so Texas beer review because this is not brewed here. This is brewed in Manhattan, Kansas. This is their Oatmeal Cream Stout. It's brewed with flaked oats and lactose sugar. We started seeing Tallgrass distribution not too long ago, a few months back, and I had heard a lot about Buffalo Sweat and some of their variants. They've got a vanilla bean variant. They did one in bourbon barrels with cinnamon. Looks like the vanilla bean is seasonal in November, December. So looking forward to pick that one up too. But I have had this beer once or twice before. When we got it, I think I sampled it. I bought a 4-pack. Yes, I've had it once, one full can before. So, figured I'd review it since it's in my fridge, and I'm running low on beer to. I'm running low on fridge beer to review. I've got some cellar stuff coming up soon, very soon. At the end of the week, we'll be doing some fun stuff. A bottle share review. So that'll be interesting to do. But anyway, for now, this is the last can that I have in my fridge, and so that's what we're doing. Anyway, a little bit about Buffalo Sweat. So it is 5% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs. The can lists the alcohol, does not list the IBUs. The website has some more information. It's year-round. Uses for the malts, it uses 2-row pale, Carapils, Vienna, Victory, black, roasted barley, malted white wheat, and the hops are Columbus and Willamette. Those are kind of the main stats. They list, have inaugural year, list some food pairings, something like that, if you want to pair it with some food. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into Buffalo Sweat and let you know what I think. I've had a couple beers tonight already, so I'm a little boisterous in a sense. Very enthusiastic. So, pours out. It's got this nice dark, almost black type color, but very dark brown in some aspects. It's got a tan, very light mocha head. But tan, nice and fluffy, kind of pours out a big head. I think it's gonna recede a bit. It's a bit kind of foamy at first, but you can tell through the bubbles here on the side. That it's not gonna hold up super well in a sense. I mean, it'll hold up well enough, but anyway, check out the aroma. So. Definitely get the lactose sugar and the roasted malts for sure. It's got this nice kind of robust, I don't want to say chocolate in a sense, maybe more of a dark chocolate, but really it's this nice roasty kind of a robust, almost coffee-like aroma to it. And then you get that sort of light, kind of a milky sweetness, from the lactose sugar. Really, those are the big aromas coming at me. It's kind of a roasty coffee. Just maybe just a hint of a dark chocolate, but really not like a dark fruit-forward chocolate. I'm not really picking up dark fruits on this. It's just big roasted coffee, milk sugar, lactose sugar. So let's go ahead and check out the taste. Cheers. So it's not as roasty on the taste as the nose would lead you to believe, in a certain sense. You get the milk sugar, the lactose sugar, definitely, and it sweetens out that roasted quality to it. I mean, you get some roast up front, but really it kind of fades into that lactose sugar. Very creamy, and I don't want to say as far as mouthfeel goes, but it has that cream kind of, flavor to it, like a whipped cream, or like a, I don't want to say too much like a whipped cream, but kind of, you know, talking about like a creamy coffee or something like that, you know, that cream of sugar type thing. And I'm getting, there's a hint of sort of a kind of a dark dried fruit, but really not that much of it. It's really has these more of like cola-like flavors too. You know, some of the flavors you get off of like a brown ale, like kind of slight Coca-Cola, brown sugar, you know, almost turbinado type sugar thing going for it, and it comes to the mid palate and sort of finishes with that as well. On the mouthfeel though, I mean, it's a light medium body. Yeah, it's only 5%. A bit thinner. I don't think it feels too thin. You know, there is a bit of kind of a creamy body to it from the lactose sugar, but it feels appropriate for the ABV and for what they wanted to do with this. You know, it's very drinkable. Carbonation spot on. It's not too heavy, not too light. And there's no real bitterness to speak of. It's definitely a bit more on the sweeter side, but not too sweet, not cloying. And it's definitely easy drinking. You know, light medium kind of a body to it. But overall, I will give Buffalo Sweat. I feel like I've rated this before when I've had it. Kind of in between a 3.75, 3.75, or a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm kind of leaning more towards 3.75 out of 5 stars. I think it's a pretty good beer, very solid. I would like a bit more of a kind of a roast chocolate type note out of it to push it to 4 for me. I prefer, you know, chocolate flavors and stouts a bit more. But definitely really good for what it is. Especially, you know, oatmeal. I do like oatmeal cream stouts or oatmeal stouts even. And it's, as far as that goes, I don't know if I can say I can pick out oatmeal. But you know, I'm sure it's lending to the beer itself. There's some things you can. You know, Firestone's Velvet Merkin, I can pick out like oatmeal, chocolate raisin type cookies, but I'm not picking up oatmeal as much on this. But anyway, what it is, very solid beer. Pick it up here in Texas now. So I mean, if you're a fan of oatmeal stouts, I definitely would check it out. And it comes in these nice big 16-ounce cans, 4-pack, so it's always a nice treat. But it's pretty much what I think of Tallgrass Buffalo Sweat. Looking forward to the vanilla bean one. You know, I've heard some good things. It's always fun to have vanilla in stouts. So that being said, it's pretty much it for this episode. So think global, drink local, and cheers. And for the 27 subscribers that I have, keep an eye out for this weekend, because we'll be opening some fun beers and doing a live bottle share review type thing going on. I'm not sure if I want to post everything back to back, but you know, I'll definitely be posting some stuff that day at least. So anyway, fun stuff, a bit more cellarable type stuff, you know, maybe some barrel aged things. So that being said, again, think global, drink local, and cheers.